Hello, everybody. Can y'all hear me? Hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? I am driving home. I thought I would already be home. Y'all let me know if you can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Hey, can everybody hear me? Yay. Okay, thanks, One Love. I had to work tonight. I have my grandbabies with me, and um, then they wanted to go get a milkshake. So the line was long, and I didn't get home in time. So I thought I'm going to go live while I'm driving. I hope everybody's had a good week. It's Friday. Yay. I can't really read chat, but thanks for being here, everybody. Y'all are great. I am almost home, and we had a moto circus, which was motorcycles, and there was some acrobatic stuff, and my grandson got to meet all the guys that were driving the motorcycles, so he had a blast. So that was really cool for him. But I just wanted to go live and see what y'all are up to and see what y'all are heard what's going on with the Sebastian case. Lots of new stuff. But we'll get into that here in a little bit when I get to the house. Get set up. But I just wanted to go ahead and go live because I didn't want y'all to wait too long. I hate it when I wait on people too long. Yeah, One Love. I'm conflicted as well. Very conflicted. You know, there's so many stories going around. And then the one that was talking about the police said things to him and told him stories about Sebastian was seen on camera, all that stuff. And I don't know. I don't know. It's so hard to believe anybody in this case because there's so many sides to it. It seems there's division so many places. It's just crazy. But I don't know. You know, at the end of the day, where the heck is Sebastian? That's all anybody wants to know. No matter what side you're on, no matter what parent you think is guilty or not guilty, we all still want Sebastian to be found. It really has. It really has, Cowgirl. You know, I thought at first that pretty much everybody heard the mom and the stepdad story, and everybody kind of took their sides from there. But then, you know, the picture came out, and y'all, that picture really did look like him. It looked a lot like him. And they say that the the woman that was with him looked a lot like Katie's mom as well. So that just took a spin and created a whole new story by itself. And then, you know, Seth, I think he did a good job as far as trying to work with Katie and Chris, but that didn't turn out. It just seems like everybody's kind of got their own agendas. And for me, I think it doesn't matter what we feel or think about the parent. This is their child and they have the right to make the decisions. And a lot of people are getting upset with Seth because of the decisions he's making. But at the end of the day, it's his son, not ours. I just hope that, the people that he has on board with him are really in it for Sebastian. Because Sebastian needs as many people in his corner as, he can get because or whatever, just fame of it, then that doesn't help anything. So, anyways, let's see here. Okay, I am home. Y'all gonna hear my dog crazy here in a second because she gets super excited. But I am really scared, guys, because I really think that this case is turning out so much like Summers. Hey, little girl. Goodness, I forgot. My daughter brought her 2 dogs. I got 3 dogs in here. Hey, quit. Okay. Sorry if y'all can hear all this. Hang on. Okay, y'all hang on with me for a minute. I'm going to get set up here, get my computer going. So hang tight with me. Don't leave me. Watch out. Hi, guys. Oh, goodness. So, hi, Bailey and Jenny. One love. I finally get to see y'all. Millie. Luminous. Hey, beautiful. I'm trying to get my computer up and going so we can actually sit down and talk. It was a crazy night. Okay, hang tight. I'm almost ready. No, 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 no. No, Layla. Oh, goodness. I forgot about the extra dogs. Okay, let's see. Let me get on here. Turn off my TV. I turn my TV on, guys, for my dog. I don't want her to feel lonely when I'm not here. So I always turn on my TV for her. But okay, let me get in here. Hang on. Take that one down. Turn this down. You turn on cartoons. That's cool. So, hey, everybody. So, let me turn that off completely. Okay, now, here we are. Run in, jump on. Sorry about that. But The Walking Dead, how funny. I'll turn on Dr. Poe and my dog will just sit there and watch TV. It's crazy. But, anyways, well, thank you guys for being here with me. I appreciate it. It's been a crazy little day here and for being here with me. I appreciate it. I thought I had my volume off. Sorry, guys. But new evidence? What? New evidence. The guy, I don't know, the guy, they said he flies drones and he has talked supposedly to the police. I don't know. I just don't know why they would tell him all that stuff and Seth not know about it. That's what confused me because I would think they would keep the father notified, but I don't know. Yeah, that guy was saying that they have Sebastian on camera, on video, and something about Chris's mom was at that store and Katie pulled up. And so I don't know. It doesn't, I don't know. It's not like we can actually say that happened because we can't. I mean, that guy was on TikTok. Okay. Well, I hadn't heard that yet. See, last I heard was he was telling this story and everybody's putting it out. And I'm like, oh, Lord, we can't even begin to say that's like for real. Because, first of all, it didn't make sense that Seth wouldn't have known about it already. But I just don't know that they are actually telling Seth anything. Yeah, I don't think that was a mistake, Millie. I would have to guess no. No. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, One Love. No random information to some random guy. But, it's par for the course when I hate to say it, but when YouTube's involved. And everybody has their opinions. Everybody has different opinions. And if we all understand that what's being put out there is just basically opinions, then we're all okay. But to have opinions being put out there and contradicting what someone else said, making it as if that other person's not saying the truth when your opinion might not be the truth. Basically, the only truth we know is Sebastian's gone. How do we know that even Katie's events that she told us that night were factual. You know, we don't know. That was Katie's, timeline of it, how everything played out. So, that's her version. And she happened to be the last one to see him. And so, is her version the correct version? We just have to take it for what it is. But the end of the day, Sebastian's not here. Where is he? How many of you, let's do this, put a 1 in chat if you think Sebastian is alive. A 2 if you don't think he's with us any longer. Because I go back and forth on it. I really do. I'm not sure. 2. Yeah, lots of 2s. 1 Love, you think he's still around? Cool. I mean, I would love for him to still be around. But it's, unless this would be my opinion, unless someone actually had him and was taking care of him, I don't think he would be with us any longer. Now, what do y'all think about the story that came out about him texting or FaceTiming or something with Katie's mom? Was that true? Kind of back and forth on some of it. Yeah. Come on. Oh, okay, guys. This is Layla. Can y'all see Layla? Say hello, Layla. Say hello. This is my grand dog. And then my baby girl. Okay. Thank you. And these two are very jealous. It's too funny. So I thought it was really strange that information came out now. So I don't even know if I could believe that one. So there we go again. Yeah, Jenny, we don't know. We don't know nothing. And it's crazy because, how are you supposed to help? And the only way we can help is put information out. And what information are we supposed to put out? Because we're getting stories like what this guy said today or yesterday. Makes it really hard. But I don't know. I mean, Katie's mother is not supposed to be around children. And they say Katie is not even talking to her mom. Hadn't been in contact with her for a while. Claudia, hey, welcome. This is a pub. Yeah, you can chat. Yeah. You're welcome to chat. See, I don't know, Luminous. I wasn't sure. I know. Yes, her mother is RSO for sure. And can't be around kids. I mean, she's I think for a very long time. Oh, good, Kathy. Yay. She didn't tell me for sure. So, okay. Oh my God. Thank you, Kathy. Um, they handed him over. Yeah. You know, I go back and forth on this one a lot because how do you go one way or the other? You know, here's this version of her mother was the one he was talking to, and yet she's not in contact with her mother herself. And that was that night, supposedly. And then once her mom come into the picture, we hear the conversation with Chris and the PI that got recorded. And, you know, I mean, he was PO'd pretty bad. He was mad. Claudia, I'm starting to think that. I'm starting to think this is worse than Summerwell's story. Hey, Sharon. Thanks for being here with us. But yeah, because, you know, Summer's story was pretty crazy to start with. But it kind of stayed in one area for a while. But Sebastian's stories, it's all over the place. And it has been from like the very first interview that the mom and stepdad did. Yeah, Jenny, false hope. That's not cool because all Seth wants is just that tiny bit of hope just to keep him holding on. Yeah, One Love, I do think it's worse. Told about his mother is the one who took the baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Lisa, I don't know, because I don't trust the grandmother. I don't trust Chris's mother at all. And if what Nina told us was true, that whole family is corrupt. And I don't know. I really think that Chris's mother could definitely be involved. So, and you know, they did search, the dog searched, and they searched Katie's car. But if you stop and think about it, Katie's mother-in-law has a car identical to hers. Same color, same make, same model. So what if they swap cars? I wonder if they checked that out. They should have checked Grandma's car. See, Claudia, I'm thinking it wasn't Katie's mom that he was texting. That was just too weird to me because Katie herself wasn't even in contact with her mom. But he would be in contact with Chris's mother. And no, the mother's not looking. His sister ain't looking. His real father's not looking. None of Chris's family's looking. So if the story is true that she met up, because supposedly somebody said that they live there, and there is a video that morning early where it shows Katie and Chris's mother driving up to this little store and it's on a video, and they all get out and then they all drive off. So if that's the case, Sebastian could have been in Katie's car. Grandma could have got in Katie's car and drove off. And then Katie got in Grandma's car and came home. Because Chris's mother was there when Seth got there. So, I don't know. Very, very weird, very strange. I don't know. Here we are, just like Summer's case. No evidence, no nothing. Child disappeared. Yes, Jenny, I said it the other day. The one person that can solve this and put an end to all this is Katie. See, Lisa, I don't hear nothing about her sister, stepsister, half sister, whatever it is. You know, very little said about her family. And Chris was pretty pissed off when it was brought out a little bit. But Katie holds the key. If Chris was at work like he said he was, and it was Katie and Sebastian in that home, Katie holds the key. Hey, quit doing that. Stop. See, One Love, that's me. And I'm same way with Summer's parents, you know. I can't bring myself to think that a parent would do something bad to their child. Oh, really? Your sibling lives in West Tennessee and he had not heard of this case. Oh my gosh. You know, I don't think they would sell him. I'll have to listen to Josh's video. Lisa said the lab had a great live stream about them, so I have to check it out because I didn't get to hear that one. Oh, Claudia, yeah. I think Summer is gone for sure. It happens every day, Bailey. Yeah, it does. It does. But could you imagine Sebastian not having his medication, the issues he has, the sensitivity? I mean, there's a touch texture type issue that a lot of kids have. Y'all, I was explaining some of the things that autistic kids have to my oldest granddaughter, and she looked at me, she goes, "Am I autistic?" I was like, "No, you're not. You're not." But she doesn't like the feel of blue jeans. Does not like to feel blue jeans at all. But you live in North Carolina and nobody knows about the case. That is crazy. You would think it would be out there. You know, I think, Claudia, I do have a thought that possibly Summer was sold. Either sold for money or was handed over because money was owed. Yes, Kathy, you're right. Summer's case has opened a lot of people's eyes. Yes. I'll tell you what, it opened my eyes. Yeah, and there are a lot of people don't know about Summer. It is sad. I just want to see justice. Yeah. You know, I don't know if y'all remember when Dawn said that this is bigger than what we could ever imagine. I think he was right. I think that was his way of telling us we'll never figure it out. Oh well, yeah. She has wore them because she has Claudia, my granddaughter does wear jeans because she has to show her animals at the 4-H at the youth fair. And it took a lot to get her in a pair of jeans for the day. Other than that, she's in leggings or shorts or jogging pants. The church, guys, talking about Summer's case, I was going to go over Robin and David Dodson, but I would have to go into the church. I would have to dig into the church. I would have to talk about the church. And that was something I just couldn't do. And it was just me personally. I don't want to get involved in that. Yes, Asperger's. Lisa. Yeah. But I don't want to do the church only because I don't want to think of bad things with the church. But their church is very strange. I know that Kathy says it definitely opened my eyes. I know this stuff happens, but when it's your hometown, it does make you stand out. Yeah. I mean, it makes every bit of it just pop right out and open, and it's like, oh, Lord. Okay. All right. So, yeah, One Love says, I know many have issues with this person, but if you haven't, EOP did a good job on the church. So that's good to know. We can definitely check that out. Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I'll definitely watch it. I know Cher, she got into the church. Um, there was somebody else that was going into the church, going over all the stuff with the church, and it was pretty deep. Yeah. You know, there are churches that are not good, and there are churches that are really great. But, I don't want to call out a church. I just, I don't have the heart to do it. But the TikTok guy, the weirdo, yeah, I don't know. When he was saying all that stuff, it was like, okay, now, if this was all true, oh my geez, what a great discovery. But it didn't make sense to me that this man would be talking to them and they would just spill their guts on what they know. So, I don't know. Jody Ann, summer is why a lot of us are here. Oh, Lisa, I have thought the same. She said CP tortured Sebastian. Can you imagine how he treated him when nobody was watching? Yeah, I couldn't even begin to imagine. And guys, y'all think about it. Sebastian did his best to tell somebody. He did what he's supposed to do. He told them at school. And then what happened? The CPS worker goes to the house, talks to the mom and the stepdad. Well, dadgum. They must have everybody in their pockets. Because why wasn't anything done? Or I wonder if that's why he hasn't been Lord of mercy. I didn't even know I was muted. I bet you hit my mute button, little girl. She took off trying to get out of here off the bed and uh anyways, I was saying that um I wonder if there was a CPS case and Chris was told that maybe he should not be at the house. I don't know. Layla, what are you doing? Oh, this dog, she's nosy. Layla. I used to have Layla. She used to be okay. I hear you. Okay. I love you both. I love you both. But yeah, Claudia, he does. He has connections. His family has connections. So it just makes you wonder because there's a lot. One love. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know, guys. I get so confused and conflicted. And what am I supposed to think? And what am I supposed to even say? Because, Kathy, I'm with you 100% on that. That is a given. And he even said it on that phone call. She said, there's been talk about you not wanting Sebastian around your daughter. Is that true? And he said, yes. I was like, oh. Yeah, they may support the politicians, Lisa. They very well may. And that's it, Claudia. Are they getting away with everything? I mean, who has a missing child, takes off with their RV and goes to another state? And then from there, they stay. They don't search. And yet they're not going to get brought in and questioned? That doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense. Yeah, Luminous, he really did say those words. Exactly, Claudia. Who has a child and not go looking? Yeah, Sharon, it is crazy for sure. Dawn and Candace. Okay, Jody Ann, you got me on that one. Oh, how do you not go look? Because you're not going to go look for something you know where it is. That's what I feel. That's what I think. I don't think they're looking because they know exactly where he's at. Besides Sebastian, what else do you chat about? We talk about Summer. We talk about Summer a lot. I've only talked about Sebastian a couple of times. And, things have been going kind of crazy around here with Sebastian's case. The higher ups. You got it, Texas Brat. For sure. For sure. For sure. But, oh, thank you, One Love. Yeah, if y'all want to be a member, I got it pretty low for everybody. Yeah, I'm going to do a live one day for members only. I kind of hate doing that, but I got to do something special for y'all. I agree, Bailey. Somebody knows. In both cases, there's someone that knows. Yeah, Claudia. Yeah. If there's anything else y'all want to go over or discuss or talk about, we can do that too. I mean, we're not limited, but those, summer has that special place for most of us. But we can only go so far in it. Do y'all have the iPhone link, anybody? Any of my mods have it? Oh, thank you. Oh, I wanted y'all to be part of the eclipse with crazy Aunt Debbie. Oh Lord, she crazy. She's cray cray. And that's seriously what my kids call her, crazy Aunt Debbie. Okay, Lisa, I got a funny for you. You'll understand this. When crazy Aunt Debbie had her teeth pulled out and got her dentures, if she don't wear them, they call her Aunt Ricky because she looks so much like her brother. Oh Lord. But anyways, Layla. Oh, is everybody? Yeah, Lisa. They do call her my kids and Debbie's kids and Tammy's kids. Everybody calls her Aunt Ricky. It's hilarious, but she's cuckoo. She fun. Claudia says, I have a YouTube channel where I read children's books. Oh, Claudia, how cool. I had to tell my grandkids about that. I tell you what, my grandbabies, they beg all the time. Lolly, can I please go on your YouTube channel with you? I was like, baby, no. Not what we talk about. I can't have y'all on there. But in my intro that I do at there's the picture of the man with the two little girls walking towards the painted up cars. That's my oldest son and his two girls. So I'm proud of them. Layla, quit. You're too big to sit in my lap. Lord, she's a big old heifer here. So, yeah, that's cool, Claudia. We'll have to check it out. Yeah, Millie dropped your channel there. Yeah. Anyways, I started kind of looking into it, and I think we're going to do a live on the difference, but the comparison between Don Wells and Chris Proudfoot. I've been working on that a little bit. Yeah, Great Danes, they think they're lap dogs. Well, she's so wide. She ain't very tall. Her legs aren't but about that big. But she comes over here and thinks she's like the mob boss. So, oh, good. I'm glad you like that, Claudia. But I've been working on it and trying to get some comparisons because those two people, they would make good cellmates. I don't know. Yes. We were going to do What the Fuss the other night. Miss Chewy was going to be on our channel with me and Annabella. But Annabella, her daddy's best friend, which was part of their family, He didn't have any family close by. His wife had passed away, and so Annabella's family was his family, basically. And they think he had a heart attack and wrecked his car. And they think he was already passed before impact. And that was a big shock to them. And so she was pretty upset. So we didn't get to do our live with Miss Chewy. So next week, when Annabella's off, we'll do it. But her son's going to be pallbearers. Her daddy was pretty upset. She said he was down in the barn by himself. So y'all pray for her and her family, because tomorrow is the service. And so that's always a hard thing to get through. And sometimes your family doesn't have the same blood as you do. And it's just as hard. So, yeah. Yeah, May 30th. I just put that date on there because we weren't sure. But I believe she is off. I think she works Wednesday and Thursday or something. I don't know. She was going to call me tomorrow and let me know, and then we'll get it scheduled. So it'll be put out on my community wall. Oh. Oh, Claudia, how horrible. She says she had a YouTube friend who lost her mother, then 3 hours later, her twin sister. Oh my gosh, what a blow. Man, I tell you, guys, after I lost my son and I finally pulled myself back together, which was a couple years later, you know, I started realizing that every day we wake up is a precious day. It's a gift. You never know. I mean, I expected my son to be back home that night. And he hadn't been back since. So every day, live it to the fullest, because you just don't know. Yeah, grief is hard. Texas Brat, were you okay with the storms? Were you close to the storms? I'm not sure where you are at in Texas, but I hope the storms weren't bad for you. Our kiddos here had to cancel school today because there was creeks that were overflowing and kids couldn't get to school. Parents couldn't get to work. But in Houston got hit pretty bad. Yes. Every day's a gift. Every day's a gift. Live it to the fullest that you possibly can. And, you know, when I kind of started doing that, guys, I'm not joking. My whole world changed. My outlook on life changed. I handle things differently. Hey, Carolyn, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, y'all sub up to Miss Texas Brat. Okay. Good. Yeah, that was horrible. That was horrible. And I'm only about 2 hours away from Houston. Oh, goodness. Okay. I will definitely say a prayer for him. She still doesn't have power. Oh, I heard today that there's going to be a lot of places that don't get power back down there until like a week or so. Yes, Calgal, he did. He said he had seen it with his own eyes where kids were, being sold and all the things. It's it's horrible. 2 weeks possibly. Oh gosh. It wasn't just transformers that blew. It was like big old power banks. Mm, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. But yes, some of those pictures were pretty rough. And the buildings downtown, a lot of those high rises had windows just busted out of it. Yeah, Luminous. I'm glad you are good. Oh, one love. Thank you. You're so sweet. You're in the panhandle? Okay. 6 hours from Oklahoma. Wow. Um, are you more West Texas, Brat? Is that where the transmission lines were destroyed? Multiple of them. Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. That's where there's a picture where I saw today where they were all falling over and everything. Lordy. Mm, yeah. I was glad Luminous was okay. Well, what's on George Strait's song? That's where I'm at. Oh yeah. I tell you what, there was probably about 30 of them coming through my town today. I was driving and tons of them were passing me up. Them trucks were going fast. That's where I'm at. Yeah. Oh, it's up to 7. Oh no. Oh, Carolyn, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I still question the whole Katie's mom part because Katie wasn't even talking to her mom. She wasn't in contact with him. Oh, good night, Claudia. Thank you for being with us tonight, and you're welcome back anytime. Tonight wasn't a planned thing. We didn't have big conversations going. We're just chatting it up. So, good night, Claudia. Thanks for being here. Y'all, I saw George Strait in concert 42 times. We used to drive all over the place to go see him. He is one of my favorites. But um so y'all think doing a Don Wells, Chris Proudfoot comparison would be a good live? Jody and I started going to see him when I had no kids, no cares in the world. It was just crazy times. So, yes. Okay, good. I'll keep working on that. was talking to her because she is not supposed to be around children, but I think that someone told him to come outside of CP carrying him outside. But if it's really true about KP's mom talking to him, see, I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, I got a picture of them Wrangler jeans. He got a cute little booty. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm so confused about Katie's mom and is she part of it or not? And sometimes I wonder if some of this is just a distraction. It seems like when somebody starts putting something out that could be very factual, that could be something pretty good. Um, I think things get told, things get brought up, and I think it's done on purpose. I'm really thinking that. You're way up there, Brett. I'm in East Texas. I'm 2 hours from the Louisiana border. So, Mimi Jean, hey, sweet lady. Thanks for being here. Hope you're well. Thanks for stopping by. We love you. We're just doing a hangout tonight, chitting and chatting. So, crazy times, y'all. I don't know. I do think if Sebastian would have walked out of the door with the intentions to leave, I do think he would have had shoes on. I think he would have had a jacket on. Aw, Timmy T, thanks for being a member for 2 months. 2 months. Have a good night. Thank you. Oh no, you've been sick for 3 days or 2 days. Yuck. Um, well, it could be Lisa set up between them. I don't know. I just don't think that child walked out of that house with the intention of leaving. And I do think, and this is just my opinion, if Sebastian knew he was leaving, somebody was picking him up or whatever, he still would have put shoes on. It was 20 something degrees out there. He probably would have had a jacket. Oh, wow, Brett. Yeah, that was sad. Yeah. I I don't see how any child, whether they had problems, issues, medical, physical, psychological, whatever, is not going to walk out on their own, barefooted, with just a flashlight, if they were intending to leave. Exactly, Lisa. Chris's mom is the one that really wants her granddaughter. And if Sebastian was not good around her granddaughter, there you go. And yes, Luminous, a camera would have seen him because you don't have, $600,000 houses and not have cameras out there. Kathy Gordon, I've wondered that myself. I have wondered if his medicines have been refilled. Yeah, the temperature was like 25 that night. Yeah. No way would he have walked out with no shoes. That boy wouldn't, he didn't do this on his own. And I think we can all, almost all of us, would agree to that. He did not run away. He did not just leave. And I don't think he was going outside to meet up with a friend, because he would have still put on shoes and a jacket. He wouldn't have walked out there barefooted. So I don't know why they would have said that, but I mean, they had to say something. And I wonder, yeah, yeah, that, I mean, very well, if he was sleeping in the garage, he could have froze. Could you imagine? I wonder how many times that child slept in a garage. Is that true? You know, uh, that's cruel. He's not a dog. I wonder if they rubbed his nose in it too. Ugh. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I hate to think of parents being that way, because I couldn't imagine. CP had cameras all over the house. He had to know everything going on. That's what I say, Lisa. For sure. Um, he said that he saw Sebastian sneaking food. It was in the camera. Yeah. But we had Terry, I think was his name, in here last time we talked about Sebastian. And he said there are jammers that you can have. And anybody that installs these cameras would know about them. And if Katie knew about the jammers, all she had to do was jam up that camera. It would stop. See, Kathy, I wondered that one time before. Did they lock him in the bedroom at night? Is that why she didn't go in there to look at him? Because, my gosh, if you hear a thud and you've got a child with water on his brain, a pocket of water up there, fluid, I mean, you're going to go check for real. Yeah, he was. He still is. He's a control freak. And that's why I was telling, doing that live the other day, and I was like, I got the hard questions for him, because he likes to control the whole conversation. One Love, there may very well be. Yeah, Lisa, she would know. She would know how to use a jammer for sure. Yep. But yeah, I don't think this is Sebastian doing anything, leaving on his own accord. He knew the passcode to the front door, but not the garage. Yeah, isn't that something? So basically, he was locked into the garage for sure. Lord. Yeah, most mothers would check if they heard a thud. And this is my thing. She didn't think anything about the thud. Okay. But if you think back, prior to that, she said Sebastian took his sleep medicine. And this is an hour and a half later. That medicine's going to kick in within 30 minutes. That child would have been asleep. Did he roll off the bed? Could he have hit his head? Because if he took his medicine that makes him go to sleep, maybe she should have checked on him. Yeah, he thinks he can control them. I'd like to see Chris come over here and try to control me. Lisa, you know my daddy. You knew my mama. No, I was raised to take care of myself. Yeah, he didn't want the smell of urine. You're right, Jody Ann. Look at there, one love. She just checked on her fur babies and double checked the doors. Yep. But if he had his sleep medicine, he would have been asleep an hour later. In a good sleep, probably by that point. Yeah. Was somebody dragging him off the bed? But that thud to me is very crucial. Of the fact that that child should be asleep and you hear a thud. So, yeah, they're both back to work. She's back in school, not looking for her child. It is very sad. It is very sad, but it's very telling as well. Because, y'all, I'm not joking when I say this, and I say this, and this is my opinion, and my opinion only. But nobody is going to search for something they know where it is. And she knows exactly where he's at. She doesn't seem very concerned. So that makes me think, is he with somebody? Maybe somebody is taking care of him. And I'll say this, for Seth's sake, I hope that's the truth. Because you can see Seth wants his child back. He wasn't a great father, perfect father. Nobody is. Katie wasn't a perfect mother. You know, I make mistakes. And I'll tell my kids, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. But, you know, Seth is looking. He's doing what he can. And, you know, the man has cried. He hadn't come on panel and sat there and cussed people out. He hadn't used all the words that Chris uses. Now Katie's avoiding it altogether. You know, and Chris has done made himself look like an idiot. Now he's not going on anybody's panel talking. Took him a while to figure out he's just making himself look worse. And that is my opinion. You know, I mean, there comes a point when common sense. Oh, Kathy, surely there is no judge that will give a child to a parent who has lost a child. Yeah, that's what, you know, lots of people are saying that, Lisa, that, you know, Katie don't want Seth to have Sebastian. And, you know, they're saying also that Sebastian didn't want to go live with Seth because he wanted to go to school and not be homeschooled. Yeah, I don't know Tony a whole lot, the backstory on him, Jody Ann, but you know, lots of people don't like Tony. And I think Tony's just being a spokesperson. I don't think he's like actually out working, looking. I don't know. But he made the call. he got Tony on board, and he's the dad. So all we can do is just hope and pray that it was a good decision. I think there was too many people trying to control the situation. And I think everything kind of got out of control. So thank you, Miss Kathy. But I don't know, guys. It's just so sad. I hate that we see all these other kids that are missing and then they're found within just a day or two. Yes, Lisa, that you're right. That whole thing about Sebastian not wanting to go live with his dad came from Chris. And then he's like, Seth, did you know that? And he says, no. No, that was all from him. I think Chris tries to control every narrative. And that is definite, my opinion. And, there are people that are on Chris and Katie's side 100%. Yeah, people are turning on Seth. And, that's their opinions and prerogative to do so. No, Scotty Boy's fine. He's doing good. He's living in just outside of Austin, close to Dripping Springs. So he's doing good. We see him whenever he gets free weekends. He comes this way. I miss him being here, though. But my grandbaby's calling Great Uncle Scott. Yeah, I agree, Jody Ann. He does. Yeah. I tell you what, that phone call, Brett, oh my God, that was horrible. I will, Lisa. I'll tell him. How's your brother? Seems like forever since I've seen any of y'all. Um, but yeah, that whole phone conversation was disgusting. I mean, he threatened Chloe. He threatened Seth. And they were straight up threats. That was horrible. And I'm pretty sure if Nina was very smart, she would have the judge get a copy of that. Because there ain't no way I would want my daughter to go live with Chris. No way. And there ain't no way him being married all these times got to do with the women. Not at all. Not at all. I mean, he's a piece of work for sure. Oh, well, tell him I said hi. God, it's been forever. Mm, yeah. Yeah, Jody Ann. Mm-mm. I tell you, you know, there are people out there like Chris. We run into them in everyday life all the time. But with Sebastian's case and with Chris, there are people calling it out all the time. And so that focus is kind of centered on him. Now, I would like the focus to go back to Katie because I honestly believe she has the key to everything. And I do believe that Chris knows all about it or was part of it. But definitely, Katie knows. She knows. Yeah, a lot of people were pissed about that, Lisa. I mean, uh, it was kind of weird because the PIs go away, the PR guy comes in, and it's like, whoa. It all happened kind of around the same time. It was very confusing. And Seth was on the defensive, it seemed like, when he was on the Pascal show. You know, he was talking, and at first I thought, geez, he's got to be up his butt, what's going on? But he was very pissy. And I guess, after time, you go from all the sadness to that anger part. You're so worried, you're so tired, everything just crashing down on you. And then it pisses you off. Yes, Seth did say that he thinks she gave him too much sleep medication. Oh, Millie, Trevor was treated so bad. Yes. Yes, yes. And I think everybody knows Trevor's a good guy. Everybody knows it. And those that treated him bad, I ain't got good words for those people. Um, I don't know for sure, Lisa, why Trevor got off YouTube. I do think it became more of a circus and not more of about encouragement and let's go over what we know for sure. You know, I don't know. I didn't ever go listen to. What are you doing back there? She's growling at something. There ain't nothing there. But I don't know. I do respect Trevor a lot. I think he is going to do amazing things. He is a young man that has a passion and he's good at what he does. And he's going to do great things. I love you. So, my dog, y'all, she is chewing on her hip area, on the side of her hip, and she has a spot about the size of a quarter where her hair's been pulled out. She's pulling her hair out. I'm going to have to take her to the vet, I guess. She's never done that. But Mr. PR, Tony, told him he wasn't needed anymore. Oh. Yeah, Trevor does stay pretty neutral. He's not going to bash anybody. Gotcha. So, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. We started Summer's case, and there were just that handful of people talking about Summer. And we all were in the chats listening, everything. Well, there was times where I would have something I want to say or whatever, and I would always write it down, start writing down things I hear, whatever, putting them down on paper. And one day I was like, you know what? I'm going to start my own channel. So I can say these things. And we went from having those few to more. And then it turned into people started going away because of the circus and the drama and all the hate and everything being spewed out. And people's names were, being talked about daily. And you had people leave because they wanted no part of it. Then you had those that got called out for what was actually happening, and then they left. And it's gonna probably turn out to be the same way with Sebastian's case. It's not gonna be too far off, I'm afraid, because if something doesn't change. Hey, can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Y'all let me know if you can hear me on this. Yay. Okay, now I guess that means shut up, Loretta. It's time to stop. Hey, Fred, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Sorry for all the craziness tonight. It's been one of those nights. But, well, everybody, I guess I will let us get off of here. I just wanted to do it live tonight and do it later after I got home. And I know a lot of people used to do late night lives, and lots of people are up and they want to get on and listen. And I used to be one of those people. So I thought tonight I'll do it. But I hope y'all enjoyed doing this, and just talking back and forth and everybody voicing your opinions. So, yeah, everybody have a good sleep. Yes. And tomorrow's Saturday. It's the weekend. And I don't go to work. Woo woo. Oh, thank y'all for spending time with me. I love you guys so much. Y'all are all so sweet. But y'all have a good night. I am going to work on that live with a comparison. Cornbread. Hey, hey, hey. So we'll work on that and we will meet back up. And good night, Mr. Fred. You have a good night. I'm going to get in touch with you pretty soon, Fred. I got some questions that I want to ask you about, if you don't mind. Oh, much love to y'all, too. Y'all have a good night and a good weekend. And remember, every day is a blessing. Live it to the fullest. Oh, thanks, Fred. I'll get in touch with you. And everybody have a good night, okay? I love you bunches. Mwah. Love and hugs. Bye.